What's going on, YouTube? We're back with some exciting news. We have officially landed on our name, Rugged Individual. This is just a video to reflect on why we chose that name, what it means to us, and what it's going to mean going forward. Before we do that, we need to define what the term rugged individual means. We'll get into that after we torture you with our insanely well-produced intro done by a very sexy videographer. That's me. Trigger kids keep getting triggered.
Dictionary.com defines it as the following: the belief that all individuals, or nearly all individuals, can succeed on their own and that the government help for those people should be minimal. The term was originally coined by Herbert Hoover himself. To get a clear definition on this, we have to go to the expert on Herbert Hoover himself, David Davenport. In his speech for the Presidential Library, entitled Dead or Alive, he describes it perfectly, but it's very elongated. So I'm going to paraphrase it a little bit. The key decisions in one's life are not to be made by church, by king, or by one social class that they were born into. The key decisions should be made by the individuals.
On our channel, we believe it boils down to two things: freedom and responsibility. The freedom of choice and the responsibility of one's own actions. It's a balance. To be free to make your own way in this world, but to be responsible for the cost of those actions. To be responsible for the outcomes of said actions. To be free to make your own way in the world will always come at the cost of being responsible for the outcomes of those actions. In the era of the Wild West, it meant to make your own way in the world by forging a path into the new frontier, into the unknown. It was a combination of woodcraft, business, enterprise, marksmanship, farming, and a host of other skills that you had to be an expert at so that you didn't die in the wilderness on your lonesome. Today, it means a little bit more than that. While some of those skills are relevant today, we think rugged individualism works a different way in the modern era. Things like horseback riding have been replaced with programming. Woodcraft has evolved into carpentry. Learning to forage food is a lot less relevant than learning to balance your checkbook. While it has evolved beyond its original founding, we think that there is still some relevance in looking at the skills of the past.
This concept is what we plan on basing the entire channel around. Everything we do is going to tie into developing skills to become a rugged individual, dissecting ideas around the meaning of rugged individualism, and talking to people that carry the spirit of that rugged individualism. The idea is for us to become more rugged individuals and hopefully to help you do the same. We'll be actively searching out people to bring you more value as rugged individuals, to help us learn and to show you how to develop skills that make you more self-reliant, to discuss ideas and philosophies that will direct our mental attitudes and spiritual well-being towards that of a rugged individual. People are going to wonder why. What would make you want to be a rugged individual in the modern era? Why would it even be relevant today?
For starters, go back and watch this video. This will give you an idea of the catalyst that landed us on the video we're currently on. The modern era is filled with instant access to things, people, and information. You have 2 days shipping on anything your heart desires. Wages in America are still a thing of debate, but even as a McDonald's worker, you can afford to have a smartphone. The ability to eat as much as you want, and for whatever else you might lack in life, there's an assistance program out there somewhere to help you achieve it. In the modern era, our brains are full, our eyes are full, and our belly's full. The only thing that isn't full is our level of fulfillment. There's no need to do anything for survival. The number one thing Americans buy with food stamps is soft drinks. There's no desperation for survival when even the lowest earners in America are able to pay 3,400 times the cost of tap water to have a beverage to treat their mouth like a playground. We're so used to being entertained that even our mouths crave something more.
To find that, we have to go back to our roots, back to the philosophy that took America from mere colonist into a global superpower. The idea that turned settlements into towns, towns into cities, cities into metropolises,
Tropoli.
Connected them all by systems of travel that are so revolutionary they literally created entire world economies around them. The ideas that led us to technological revolutions and scientific breakthroughs, the same ones that put us on the moon the first time. first. These qualities aren't dead. They're just dormant.
These God-given inalienable qualities are not dead, just dormant. But some people are still making, still doing, still creating a brighter future for us all. People like Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Shaquille O'Neal, and Robert Cape. These are people that are still forging their own way in the modern era, just like the pioneer. These people forged their own ways with the same grit and determination of the frontiersman. Rugged individualism is far from dead. Rugged individualism is far from dead. Now that we got that covered.
Now that we covered that, here's what you can expect from us going forward.
Skill building videos. So when you level up, you know where to throw them skill points. Videos where you can learn right alongside us.
Interviews with rugged individuals.
Rugged individuals from history. Rugged individuals from history that made a positive impact on society today.
Highlights of current rugged individuals. We'll make videos about when people pop out as rugged individuals in current events and in news.
And lastly, whatever the hell we want. We feel it's only fair to serve our audience with things that we find fascinating and entertaining. Otherwise, what the hell are we doing here? We didn't want to take too long with this video, so though it may feel like we're cutting it short, we'd really like to reserve a deep dive into what we believe rugged individualism is for its own video, because that's the only way we feel like we can do it justice.
Do us a huge favor in the meantime, though, and leave a comment down below on what skills you think we should cover first.
Till next time, in the words of the late, great Young Blaze, fuck this shit, I'm out. Peace.
What's up? Oh!